Do we have the right people in place to execute our strategic plans? If you're a leader, that question, it's always there, isn't it? Kind of humming in the background. And for years, digital solutions, they've promised to give us the answer. So we've seen this huge uptake in talent management software.
Right. But, as these tools become more common, there's this other question bubbling up, maybe even more critical. Who's actually making the calls about your people? We're talking your most promising employees, your future leaders. And look, for a lot of big companies, the answer might, surprisingly, not be your internal folks who really get the strategy. It might just be, well, an off-the-shelf piece of software, standard stuff.
And that's exactly what we want to unpack today in this deep dive. This huge shift brought on by cloud-based software and HR tech. We're drawing heavily from a really insightful article in the IT Sloan Management Review, Spring 2025. It's called Who's Making Your Talent Decisions? Oh. So our mission today is to explore the promises, sure, but also the pitfalls, maybe the hidden ones, of digital talent management DTM, and hopefully help you figure out what really matters for your unique talent strategy. It really is a massive shift, isn't it? Moving away from, internal teams crafting their own systems. Remember when executives in IT built everything bespoke, managed their own data? Seems like a while ago now. Now, mostly, companies rely on vendors, subscription fees. And there's real enthusiasm there. You get cost savings on admin tasks, supposedly.
Yeah, and that promise of evidence-based decisions, it sounds great.
Exactly. Dashboards, clicks to compare employees, spot your high flyers. But here's the catch, right? The criteria. They're pre-selected.
That's it. That's the core misalignment right there. These vendor systems, let's be honest, they often feel more fit for sale than truly fit for purpose. They bake in these frameworks that are just easy, palatable. They mirror HR conventions, even the ones that aren't really backed by science. They're designed not to rock the boat, So they become commodities.
Like buying something off the shelf.
Precisely. But think about it. This one-size-fits-all thing, it's just inherently limited if your goal is a unique talent plan that's actually tied to your specific business strategy.
So, okay, these systematic approaches, predefined criteria, they're basically setting the terms. They're deciding who is valuable, right, and what skills or roles matter. Does that mean? Could a company's unique culture, its actual long-term goals, get watered down or even pushed aside if they just stick to the defaults?
Yeah.
Are companies realizing they're handing over that control?
That's a really sharp question. And yeah, basically, this digitization, it does empower vendors to define talent for their customers. You have automated processes, pulling HR data, slapping scores and labels on people based on competencies, attributes, knowledge, experience, whatever the vendor decided matters. But organizations, when they go looking for talent solutions, they're after